So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats, the curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. The action has already started. He won't be happy with that one. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Bruno Fernandes is the modern-day Portuguese maestro, and I really like him for his...
He's had a shot! There it is!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Simplicity itself.
Hello bro,
His manager couldn't look happier.
welcome to
That's
stream
the
bro.
kind of interplay
Welcome
they've been
to
working
show.
on in training.
Maraba,
And it came
maraba.
off beautifully.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Serginho. And it's Neymar. And he's on a charge. Serginho receives it in a decent chance!
Oh, that wasn't
Hello bro,
far
welcome
away.
to stream bro.
Cristiano Ronaldo
Hello, how are
clearly
you?
feels he did everything
What's
right
this?
there.
Okay bro,
He
after this
really
match.
wasn't that far away.
Guys, like and subscribe guys.
Bruno
Yeah,
Fernandes.
eFootball.
To Martinez. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ugarte. Matheus Cunha. Can he get on the end of this? Could move up a gear here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Spread it left. Tries the cross. Punched away. In once more. That's a decent clearance. That ball looks a good one.
Manchester United really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
And it's Batistuta. Cristiano Ronaldo. Martinez. And Dallo. Bruno Fernandes. looking understandably energised after his goal. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. There's no flag. Crosses it in here. Adams attempts to clear. He's tried one!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Heaven. And Dallo. Maciej Cunha. Now, can they get him away? Nicely weighted ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Sure. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a good run down the right. Šeško. Cleared without complication. And that's a throw-in. Manchester United, there's a quick free kick. It's a promising position. Neymar. And it's Serginho. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Looking for the run. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Batistuta.
France really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Played out to the left flank. Now it's Batistuta. Shaw, who's set up one goal so far. Casemiro. Looking to play him in. He's found a way through. And the finish! He scores! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Complete awareness, he understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost in all honesty.
Batistuta! Goal at his mercy and somehow he's missed it.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Heaven. Diogo Dallo. And he's picked it up out wide. Diogo Dallo engages and forces him off the ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
France really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Vitinha. Neymar. Vitinha. Vitinha! And he's had a hit! Ugarte. Deftly away. So that's it. It is all over. France were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered.
Hello guys, welcome to stream guys. Welcome to my 7 show. Like and subscribe guys please. Kirill, are you there bro? Guys, like and subscribe guys please. Press the like button. Subscribe to my channel guys please. Bro, I call you bro. Did not respond you. Sorry after this match. I call you but you did not respond bro.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Takes a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's found a way through. And the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Could be danger here. Ball's gone out of play. Vitinha. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Shoots! He can get that clear. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Messi, and he's managed to get free.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good-looking ball. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he's lost his man here. Mbappe! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Messi. Messi. It's a searching pass. Oh, Red, nice interception. And they're quick to get it back.
That's good play from him.
He's picked his way through. Danger averted for now. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Messi promptly onto that, and that is that. Out of play for a throw. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Great chance! Mbappe! Irrepressible! About as smooth as it gets. And France are in front. He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the man...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
France are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. Here we go again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. And it's Vitinha. And he's had it nicked away. Looking for the run. And this is Dembele. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, shooting chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Bastoni gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, really well played.
Bastoni does really well to win the ball there. Serginho gets rid without sophistication. The pass has gone astray. Khan gets it clear. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And it's made its way to him. And that has put paid to that. Cristiano Ronaldo. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
And here's De Bruyne. And that should get the job done.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Big chance! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Short changes him with that pass. And it's Messi. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pass just lacking in accuracy. All the way back. Khan with the clearance. Now it's Martinelli. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Van Dijk has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. Takes a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
He's found a way past. Here's a man. Oh no, what has happened here? He's got away. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Fenerbahce with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Punched away. France have the chance to go the other way. Shapes to shoot! Bastoni getting this one clear. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. France can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football. Shot a goal! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And what a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and...
Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rijkaard. Now it's Brandt. Can he latch on to this? And that could set him on his way. Giras, he's having a shot! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Girassi simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did he hit it.
Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, good spread. Lofted in. Terrific header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Brandt. And that's gone loose. Schlotterbeck. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Ball driven to... Oh, smashing header! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Adams. Rui Costa. And it's Vitinha. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, he's bustling through here. Could try cutting inside here. It's a good-looking delivery. Corner then. And it's been taken short. Brandt. And he's searching. Mecha! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Borussia Dortmund find a position of... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is a routine catch. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Rui Costa. He's going for goal! And that tested the keeper.
France are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Rui Costa plays it short. Decent chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Vitinha really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensational.
Anton. Nemecha. Beckenbauer cuts it out. And it's Neymar. Well read. And the danger is averted. And there's the end of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. So off we go once more. France didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. He's found a way through. Brandt. He's found a way through. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's become a case of men against boys. Danger averted for now. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Schüller.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And it's made its way to him. Showing great feet there. It's a promising position. He gets big! It wasn't a great header in the end.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, to be honest, Peter, he has dictated much of the play. Better late than never in trying to stop him.
Oh, just skips past his man. And he's lost his man here. And he shoots! And yes, it's there! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Schlotterbeck. Now Anton. Sabitzer. Serginho gets across to intercept that. Nemecha. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in. Now the ball in. And he's taking no chances there. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Sabitzer. Oh, that's nice. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cristiano Ronaldo! Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence.
France are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's in plenty of space here.
That's going in strongly.
Rui Costa. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got tall. No, that's just wide. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. So there's going to be another change here. Borussia Dortmund clearly now in lead preservation mode. Schlotterbeck. 4 added minutes on the board. Now it's Rui Costa. Oh, super find. Shoots! And it's in! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. The action has already started. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
Beckenbauer. Šeško knocks it into space. He can run onto that, and he's managed to get free. Bruno Fernandes! Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Manchester United take the lead.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Matheus Cunha, and that's gone loose. It's gone out for a throw-in. Diogo Dalot gets into some space. Cleared without hesitation. He came in hard, very hard. He is through here. Rui Costa, good pup. And the shot! He scores! They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
France grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
The ball swung in. Great chance! That is decidedly lacking. Neymar. Great vision. And that is expertly dealt with. Shaw. Sheshko goes looking wide. Oh, that's well spotted. Adams clears it away. That looks a good ball through. There's no... Can he finish? There it is!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Neymar. Now, can they get him away? He's onside! Goes for a shot! He's tried one! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. France are still behind by one, despite having a golden opportunity to equalise. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Gets a good foot in there. That's a pretty loose pass. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. He might be in here! He's in a great position here. Played out wide. Threads one in. Sheshko! And can he finish? He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Martinez. And it's Shaw. He's shifting through the gears here. Shaw. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Neymar.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Matheus Cunha. Now Ugarte. Matheus Cunha. And that's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Shaw. He's picked his way through.
That's going in strongly.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Rui Costa, terrific header. Really well taken goal. Late drama! Late goal! This will be one frantic ending! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Manchester United are making a change now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
France give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Bruno Fernandes, always onto this. Look at the space here. And that has sent him sprawling. So that's it. It is all over. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. We have already started here. Inter Milan have opted for a 3-5-2 here, Jim.
It's a setup that's been enjoying quite a renaissance in recent times, and one that complements the counter-attack very nicely, with two strikers, two wing-backs, and potentially two runners from central midfield. You can understand its attraction because it really can get the numbers into the opposition's box, and equally, it can get the numbers back into your own.
And it's Rui Costa. And he's worked it... And Batistuta! They want to be quick to recover this. He has found the way through. Neymar! Goal! France! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
France have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Enrique. Luis Enrique. Overhit and out of play. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Bisek. Inter Milan were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Good ball, good take. Luis Enrique has it in a wide position. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Back towards the middle. Looking for options for movement. Rui Costa.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Quality ball. And this is Batistuta. Tries to pass it through. Luis Enrique. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Hit into the middle. Well read. And the danger is averted. Now it's Thuram. Luis Enrique. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
France are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. France carrying a shot at goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that was very necessary. And here's Rui Costa. Lovely bit of skill. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. DiMarco. Zielinski gets into a good position. And he's quick to snatch it back. And now they can clear their lines. Martinez. He's shifting through the gears here. Thuram! Oh, it's come loose. Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Tries a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
DiMarco gets across and deals with it. Luis Enrique. He's in a great... Can he finish? He has done it! There seemed no way back, but they are level. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And this is Neymar. He's got away. He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And that's really well manoeuvred. Zielinski charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, played right into his path. And the shot! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. France really could have done without this. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And they've turned it round. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Ronaldo.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Rui Costa goes short. Vitinha!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And there goes the final whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats. The curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And we have our very first corner. Rui Costa goes short. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He has found the way through. Now the delivery. And the shot! He can get that clear. It's a throw-in. Rui Costa making good progress on the right-hand side. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Looking for options for movement. Lovely bit of skill. Played in with Vitinha! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, good-looking ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's made its way to him. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. No goals as yet. Aimed beyond the defence. Shot, surely! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
That is some save from Khan.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Sabitzer. Borussia Dortmund applying the press here, a high press. Tries a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Borussia Dortmund have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And that has sent him sprawling. That is a crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. This might spell danger. Batistuta! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
France will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. And he's there to belt it away. Sabitzer. Showing great feet there. Now it's Fabio Silva. It's Luke. He's gone for goal! And that's off target.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Adams. Driving forward. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Nemecha. Fabio Silva. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, now here's an interest. And he's had a hit! They want to be quick to recover this. Sabitzer. Nemecha. Schlotterbeck. It's Brandt. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Vitinha. Driving through the middle. Cross flung. Terrific header! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Brandt. Nemecha. Great vision. Gets into some space. Schlotterbeck. Anton. He's in plenty of space here. It's a promising position. And it's played in. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. The player's protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. He's gone direct. Oh, it's in! Late in the day, this could well be it! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Borussia Dortmund take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Rijkaard with a definite foul there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
He just can't argue with that. He could have been booked for an earlier incident too.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neatly clipped into space. France with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Rui Costa with the short one. And that's that. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
France definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by the...
So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. And the finish! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Reflections on the goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
France make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Simicas. The ball's gone astray. That's a throw. Lovely bit of skill. Delivers the ball.
That's good defensive concentration.
Nicely spread. And he's certainly onside here. Adams with the clearance. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Rui Costa plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That's a sharp pass. De Bruyne played with finesse. Great chance! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Puskás. And he's forced to go back. Vitinha.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Bakasetas. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Serginho. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
France looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. That's been cut out, well played. Bakasetas. No, that's been intercepted. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the ball is out of play. Bastoni. Now Costa Curta. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
France, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time. France carrying a one-goal lead. Serginho. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Serginho. Looking for the run. Now it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne crosses.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Batistuta. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Serginho. Now it's De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! He scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Rui Costa. Threads one in. Rui Costa is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Quality ball. Rui Costa. And it's Rijkaard. Batistuta. Looking for options for movement. Good ball, good take. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Vlachodimos looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Oh, brilliant save from Vlachodimos! Played in deep. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Now that looks a decent ball. Batistuta! And he's really put himself on the line here. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's gone loose. Now it's Bakasetas. Oh, just skips past his man. He's through and all up shoots. And that's a real chance missed.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
That's a good ball out wide. Played back in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now that's well seen too. Can he get it through? Now this could be a big chance! Goal! Deep, deep into injury time! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking.
And we're done. France proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
Serginho played into the middle. Batistuta herring after the ball here.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And here's Batistuta. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
A probing pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bulgaria deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now. But, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Going for goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. Now this could be a chance. Vitinha. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Puskás. And it's Rui Costa. De Bruyne. In with the challenge. Now Costa Curta. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Bastoni. France finding their passes. And this is Puskás! Looking here to chip it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. There's the whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust. And Puskás! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
That's really well cleared. Gruev. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Now he's off and running. Vitinha is the team's great visionary. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Rijkaard with the clearance. De Bruyne. It's a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, can he get onto this? Bulgaria have it back and can go again. Batistuta, Puskás, chance! Oh, that wasn't far away. Bulgaria making consecutive changes here. De Bruyne with the short one. Vitinha! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Hits off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
De Bruyne. Good ball, good take.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And now they can clear their lines. And reclaimed it in a trice. Cleared away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tries to play it through. That ball looks... Batistuta! Oh, yes! It's there! Save the best for last! What's your opinion on that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
France take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well,
and that is as far as it goes. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have... Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
there's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Sam Maxima, is an absolute nightmare for defences. He's got great ability to come short and then run at defences, but you can't mark him tightly or he'll easily turn you and just get beyond. He's full of tricks and imagination, and he's just very, very difficult to contain.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's a key interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. France yet to have an attempt on goal. Saint-Maximin. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Saint-Maximin. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Aimed beyond the defence. Played into space. Distributed tidily. Crosses it in. Rijkaard getting this one clear. And France can counter now. Cristiano Ronaldo. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Saint-Maximin. Big chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. Costa Curta. Tries to pass it through. And no, he's seen through all of that. And it's made its way to him. Lovely pass, but can he get... Chance! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
France really can count themselves lucky not to...
There's the shot! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Club America are in front now, the game's only goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Costa Curta gets a foot in here. He's in a great position here. Chance, surely! We've got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not...
Decent chance! Goal, France! And the comeback is complete. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
France going... And a chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Great vision, and that has been cut short.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
France have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Mbappe!
France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. And there's the goal they've been looking for. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Think through. That's a good ball. Club America can breathe again. Just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Saint-Maximin. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Alvaro shapes to shoot! Goal! Deep, deep into injury time! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Your final thoughts, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he...